You take off a shoe, take aim, and miss. You grab the spray, and by the time it lands, the roach is already gone. It's not bad luck. Cockroaches are built, from head to leg, to slip past nearly everything we try. Roaches have been around for hundreds of millions of years, and today there are thousands of known species. Estimates run close to 5,000. Almost all of them live totally ordinary lives out in nature, breaking down rotting leaves and dead wood and quietly keeping ecosystems running. Only around 24 species ever moved in with us instead. The German cockroach and the American cockroach are the two you're most likely to run into, and both are experts at outlasting whatever we throw their way. Start with reflexes. Fine hairs near a roach's tail can feel the smallest puff of air, even the air pushed ahead of a swinging hand. And that signal reaches its legs almost instantly. Long before your hand lands, the roach has already turned and run. And it runs fast. The American cockroach can cover close to 50 times its own body length in a single second, one of the quickest sprints ever measured in an invertebrate. Scale that up to a human body, and you'd be sprinting faster than a race car flying down a straightaway. Speed isn't the only trick. A cockroach's body is flat and bendable enough to slide into a gap barely thicker than a coin, so hiding spots are never scarce. And if you do land a hit, the shell is built to take it. A roach can survive being squeezed with a force close to 900 times its own body weight because that force spreads out across the whole shell instead of caving it in. Starving one out doesn't work either. A roach's gut carries enzymes that can break down almost anything that was once alive. Hair, dead skin, glue, even the binding of an old book. And when the only food around is low in nitrogen, something every cell needs to build, DNA and protein, roaches still get by. They store nitrogen waste inside their own bodies, where bacteria living in their gut recycle it into something they can use. German cockroaches take this even further, recycling whatever a colony produces, living or not. Disease barely slows them down either. American cockroaches wade through raw sewage and pick up bacteria like E. coli without consequence, thanks to an immune system carrying extra backup copies of its infection-fighting genes. The instant something dangerous gets in, the body floods the area with defenses. Even poison struggles to keep up. Most insecticides work by jamming open the sodium channels roaches use to fire nerve signals, overloading the nervous system until it shuts down for good. But resistant roaches carry mutated channels the poison can't grip, plus extra enzymes that break the chemical down before it causes harm. And because German cockroaches breed so quickly, a population can go from vulnerable to resistant to a brand new pesticide in a matter of months, which is how they've built up resistance to dozens of different chemicals over the years. So could a cockroach survive a nuclear war, like the old joke goes? Not really. Roaches aren't unusually radiation resistant. Plenty of other insects handle it better. Close to a blast, they'd die fast, and even miles away, they'd come out badly damaged. Any disaster big enough to wipe us out would also wipe out the food, warmth, and mess that roaches depend on to thrive around us, which might be the one real crack in their armor. Take away everything we hand them without meaning to, and a lot of their advantage disappears with it.